Am I on the right page? Man, this is inside the... What's up, Dane, my man? This is inside the No Boss Lifestyle team and not on my regular Facebook wall, right? You gotta check that. I mean, I think so. All right, cool. Here we go. Here we go. All right, who we got on here? All right, what's up, y'all? Okay, for those who are just, like, if this is your first time coming to the training, you may see me walking behind the camera because if I turn the camera around to where so I can see your comments, then everything I write up here will be backwards. So I just keep it the regular way, so I may come around the camera, watch your comments. But we got a great training for y'all tonight, and I got a couple of announcements. But give me let me just see who's on here real quick. All right, I see Ida Childs. What's going on? I see Yolanda, Roderick, Van, my man, Samara. All right, cool. All right, so guys, it's not on my regular Facebook wall. The training is inside the group, right? Because I have done that before. Can somebody comment? Let me know if the training is in the group and make sure that it's not on my wall because I want to make sure everybody see it. Yes or no? Yes or no? All right, cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna let this build up for a minute. I'm just trying to see how many people gonna get on before we get started. And we What's up, Lauren? All right, y'all, we ready. My bad, had to do something real quick. All right, Roderick, cool. All right, I'm just making sure. George, okay. Got a lot of my, see, that's what I got a lot of the master class on here. And Yolanda, I got to get you your link to the master, to the NBL Masters. So don't be alarmed, I haven't forgotten about you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Tyler taught me how to sing. All right, so what's going on, guys? Today's training, week 16, right? We're going to be talking about the secret to MCA success. And this is something I had to, you can't just figure this out. Let me take this off, this ain't gonna work. You can't just figure it out, because what happens is that you are so engaged and indulged in what you're trying to accomplish, as far as your numbers, as far as your MCA, as far as getting paid every week. You're so engaged in that you just won't have time to figure out the true secret in getting consistent signups every day, right? Now, it don't start, when you learn the secret, it don't start off like 10 signups automatically every day when you close at about 40 to 50 sales a week. It don't happen like that. It starts It starts on a steady incline, right? So you'll start seeing 1 a day. Then you'll start seeing 2 a day. And it's only over the course of like a good 7 to 8 days. Then you'll start seeing 3 a day, 4 a day. And the better you get at this, the more sales you'll make every single day. That's the key to it. But we're going to get into all that, right? So, what's up, Edward? What's up, Mamie? All right. Out of Charles. Okay. So, my goal is to help you to figure that out. My bad, y'all. Give me 1 second. It's a whole lot going on, and I am not trying to ruin the moment. Give me 1 minute. I gotta maneuver some things around so I can get organized. It's been a long day. What's up, Anthony? I'm gonna pull y'all up on my other phone so that so I can see y'all comments. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're about to have some fun. Let me just get everything situated. I know what y'all saying. This dude is never organized. I know y'all saying that. But guess what? As long as we're making money, it's making sense. So that's the important part. What's up, Anthony? Okay. All right, see, now I can see our comments, and we can start rocking and rolling. Boom. All right, so that's what we're gonna learn about. Okay, week 15, part 2 was an actual 3-hour video. Can you imagine how hard it is to edit something like that and then render it and then upload it so that it can be seen without, without it taking so long? So I finally figured out a way to do that. So that's actually rendering right now as we speak. As soon as it renders, it's going to be in the back office of the ones that's in the NBL Masters. It's going to be inside the membership area. And then it's also going to be uploaded to the group for the people who haven't seen that yet. So it's going to be right in the group, week 15, part 2. That was a really good training, and I think it's going to be beneficial for everyone to see. Okay, it's going to pretty much talk about automation. I take you behind the scenes of some of my campaigns, and then we just jump into a whole bunch of other things like traffic, how to syndicate. We did a whole lot of things on that training, and it's very important for everyone to see that particular training. Okay, what's up, George? All right, cool. All right, so that's one of the announcements that I wanted to make. Okay, all right, so I've taught y'all everything that, as far as basic strategies to get you up and running, that you would need in order to get going in MCA, right? We done did the offline things. We done did EDDMs. We done talked about the flyers. We done talked about the websites, the scripts, how to respond to leads, the communication factor. I done taught you how to create your own presentations. Like I done taught you Facebook. I done taught you YouTube, how to syndicate information through groups and through traffic sources. Like we done covered a multitude of information, right? We done did that. Some of you have taken that information, applied it, added your own background and your own experiences to it. Some people have been in sales, some people have been in marketing, some people have knowledge on all types of stuff, right? So they took the previous knowledge that they have, they combined it with the tools and the things that I've given you, and when they combined it, they done exploded, making $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a week. It looks lovely. Okay, some people have, you know, that they didn't have any experience in direct sales or any type of sales background, so they took the knowledge. They had to, you know, be on the trainings week after week after week, every week. And I've seen them here, and I've seen them with me live, right? 2 hours a while. Every Tuesday, so first we started on Mondays. Every Monday, 2 hours. Every Tuesday, 2 hours, right? And they then took all the information and they applied it to their businesses, and now they're starting to see consistent, predictable results, right? Because that's what you need to achieve before you actually can think about quitting your full-time job, because your full-time job is what's paying the bills. You're trying to make MCA replace that income so you can live free, be on your own, and by yourself, like myself, right? The secret is going to teach you exactly how to do that, okay? And when you learn what I'm going to teach you today, it's something that is not no big deal. It's actually logically, it's logical. It's real logical, right? I want to talk about, first I want to go through some of the corrections. And if you have questions, and just throw them right there, because doing live trainings, I talk, I teach, but I also answer questions as they come along, because that keeps everybody on track. Your question, how crazy it may seem, how embarrassing you think it is, ask it, because I'm telling you, someone else has already asked me in my inbox, and it's going to help everybody out, right? I get like the same question in my inbox over and over and over and over again, because people are like, no, I don't want to really ask that on the training, or I don't really want to ask it to the group, but ask it, because I promise you, every single person have the same questions. They have the same problems, the same issues, so you are not the only one, right? It is my job to get you on track. And I always tell you this, trust the process. Everything else gonna fall in place. I also say, if you are not seeing results, then something is broken and it needs to be fixed. I know how to fix that instantly, just like that. But I can't fix it unless you make me aware that you're having the issue, right? If you are signed up directly under me, regardless of how that happened, you deserve a one-on-one conversation. If you have not, and I'm not talking about through text message or through, you know, email or through Google Voice or through Facebook Messenger. I'm talking about over the phone. You know, you can hear my voice, I can hear yours. You can hear the expression in my tone. You can hear everything I'm telling you. You deserve a one-on-one. So if you haven't scheduled your one-on-one, please schedule your one-on-one with me before you just throw your hands up in the air and say, oh, this is just too much. It's not working, right? You got to have your one-on-one, because the problem with becoming a marketer is that you probably never really had marketing experience before. You probably have never ran a real business before, right? And so with those things being said, this is something new. It's not your fault. You just haven't learned how. I'm here to teach you how, right? I've been running a business for about 18 years of my life. So I have, you know, a little bit of experience on that. Just a little bit, not too much. So that's very important, okay? So a couple of things I want to address when it comes to your MCA business. Y'all ready for this? Because I done taught y'all all the techniques. So now, today, I'm going to refine what you've learned, and then I'm going to give you the secret, okay? We can take this starting in 3 minutes down, because we didn't start. We in the trenches right now, right? when it comes to your MCA business, I can only speak on what has made me successful. I can only speak on what have people contacted me every day, through every hour of every day, right? Every single day, regardless of if I'm marketing or if I'm not marketing, right? I can only speak on that. I can't speak on what another successful person is doing to have someone contacting them every second, because I haven't achieved that yet, right? But every hour of every day, that's right up my alley. We're on the same page, okay? So if you're getting like every other day people contacting you, or every 7th day people contacting you, then I'm going to teach you how to have people contacting you every day. And it's only a couple of, we only got to refine some things, make a little bit of adjustments so that that can happen for you, right? And I think in week 4 or 3, or 6, one of those weeks, right? I use this example. I use the golf example, because anybody who actually plays, well, I'm pretty sure I don't really play golf, but this is a really good example. If you play golf, you would know. I've watched golf. I have friends that play golf. I've watched golf and bowling. Bowling is the same type of thing, right? If you bowling the ball, right, you come down the aisle, you bowl the ball, and you keep getting 9 pins, 9 pins, 9 pins. There's like 7 arrows on the 1, 2, 3, 6. There's like 7 arrows on the bowling alley, right? And when you bowl the ball down the bowling alley, if you are a straight bowler, not the kind that go out and come around, if you're a straight bowler, right? Because I'm a straight bowler, I don't do the curve thing, I ain't that good. But if you're a straight bowler, and if you bowling the ball straight down that one arrow, you know, and you say like you do this perfectly every time, and it goes straight down. If it goes straight down, it's either going to hit the middle pin. When it hit the middle pin, all the pins going to fall except for them 2 on it, but fall back in, right? Or all of them going to fall except for 1. So it's going to leave 1, right? So it's like I'm bowling it right down the middle every time. I'm bowling it right down the middle every time. Why can't I bowl a straight? Because you can't bowl it straight down the middle. You got to bowl it in between like those 2 pins right here. And if you're left-handed, bowl it in between like the middle pin and the one to the left or the one to the right, right? So if you bowl the ball down that one, then the ball hits the pin a little bit differently, and it knocks all the pins down. So it was like you thought you was perfect, but you had to make a little adjustment in order to become perfect, right? And so if you can understand that concept, that's the same way that it is when you're running your business. And when you get all the knowledge that you have, when you get all the knowledge that you need in order to take, in order for you to succeed, right? You get all the tools, you got all the knowledge, you got the tools, you got pretty much everything you need in order to succeed. But for some reason, success is not coming your way. It's like as soon as you open the door, you see it going up the street. It's like missing the bus, right? You run up the street about to be successful, and as soon as you get to the corner, traffic everywhere, you see the bus, you're like, oh, that's my bus right there, right? That's how success is. You just missing it. But the only reason that you're missing it is because of that little adjustment. And there's a bunch of little adjustments that need to be made. So let's get into those adjustments, right? Let's see what else on here. Oh, I done froze a long time ago. Y'all could have said something in the comments. Right? So let's get into some of those adjustments. What's up, Talisha? What's up, Will, my man? All right, cool. Right? So, the first thing that I'm noticing with everybody, because a lot of people send me their items and things to look over, right? The first thing you have to gain when running, and I don't care who you are and how long you've been in business or how short of a period of time. This may be your first day, right? This could be your very first day in MCA. You have to gain confidence. Okay? Let me explain to y'all the type of confidence that you need, right? let's say for instance, you drive yourself to work every single day, right? You go to work every day. You get up out the bed, you hop in your car, and you go to work every day, same time, same hour. You ever been driving down the highway in the morning, right? And then you're leaving out at your normal time, and you know as soon as you get to this spot in the highway or this spot on the road, this is going to be traffic for this long amount of time, and you know that without a shadow of a doubt, and it's going to take you this long to get through it, and then you're going to be about your way after that time has passed, and you still won't get to work on time, right? Any of you have ever experienced that, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? So when that happens, you know your route to work. You know how long you're approximately taking, all that. And so let's just say you had a coworker that needed a ride in the morning, right? And that's on the way. He lives 1 block over from your house. And so you go pick him up, he gets in the car, and he say, hey, I got a faster way. We can go this other way, and we'll probably get there faster. Have you ever taken that way before? No, I've never taken that way before. So how are you certain that we'll get there faster? Because it just logically makes sense. Let's go that way. You say, no, I know that if we go this way, I'm going to get there on time. We won't be late, right? And he's trying to tell you that there's going to be traffic on the highway. Everything's going to be backed up. But you know all this already because you timed it every single day. There's nothing changed. It's Monday. It's no holiday. Nothing's changed. You're going to get there on time, right? You are certain that that's going to happen, right? That's how sure you got to be with your business. But for some reason, all of you guys is taking the route that your coworker said take. And you driving and you uncertain and you unsure and you really don't know where you're going at. Like it's just like you timid driving, you're nervous, you don't want to be late. And let's just say you're on a final at work. If you come in late again, you're gone. Your boss is gonna fire you, right? And so you take that way out of pure hope that you'll make it on time, just because they put the pressure on you to go that way. Okay? Your customers are putting the pressure on you to go that way. And you are timid because you don't know what you're doing, you don't feel the confidence, you don't have it. And so now you're letting them control you. You let them go down the whole route. Right? And because of that, your business is suffering for it. It just happens. You have to have 100% unshakable confidence when you running your own business. Okay? You have to act as if you just made $1 million. Right? You got to act like you are everything a person needs from you in business. And if they don't talk to you about this opportunity, they must have lost their mind. What in the world? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Right? If they don't talk to you about this opportunity, they are the most idiotic person that you can meet. Because how I'm going to have the gold to change your life and you don't want to take it from them? That's just idiotic to you. That's how you got to feel, right? That's how you got to portray yourself, like you are the one. You're it. That's the attitude that you have to bring to the table, right? You got to have the confidence. You cannot go around, making videos, being on camera, being shy, know who you're talking to. So I was having a conversation with one of our associates, right? And one of the pieces of advice that I gave her was, all right, so in business, let me write some of this up. We're going to get to the secret, but I got to cover this, y'all, right? No, he ain't got a head. He ain't got a head. Right? Here we go. Boom. Right? Meet Joe. Okay? This is Joe. Right? Who in the world is Joe? I guess y'all wonder who's Joe. Hey, listen. Don't be laughing at my boy. Look, he can be a lot of things. Joe can be a chef. You see it? He can be a chef. He can be kid and play. Right? He can be just a homeboy with a high tie. He can be all that, right? That's Joe. Meet Joe. Right? Joe is the average dude. Okay? Joe is the person that makes me all my money. Joe need to find his barber. Hey, listen, don't get on Joe now. Joe's my man's now. Joe is the person that makes me a lot of money, okay? Joe is what I call my avatar. All right? And this is one of the ways that I'm so successful. Joe is my avatar. Not my avatar personally, but Joe is the dude that I'm talking to whenever I'm talking about MCA to anybody, regardless of who they are. It's Joe. Joe is my personal profile. Not my personal profile, but Joe has his own personal profile. So Joe, right, is between the ages of 30 and 60. Okay, it can be younger. It can be like 25 and 60, but whatever the case may be, this is not important. Joe is between that age. Joe, right? He works at a warehouse / food service worker. Right? He works at a warehouse / food service worker. Right? He has 3 kids, a wife. Right? Some of this stuff over. 3 kids and a wife, right? He has loads of bills, right? All types of bills. And he hates his job. He hates his job. Okay? He hates his job. And he's looking for a way to make something else happen in his life. He's not looking for a way to make extra money. People don't look for ways to make extra money. People look for a solution to the problem. That's what I need. I need something. You don't go to God. You don't pray to God and be like, God, could you please find me a way to make extra income from home without interfering with what I'm currently doing? That's not the prayer that you're saying. You're saying, please help me find a solution to this burden that's plaguing my life. That's your prayer, right? And so when you approaching Joe, and you approach him like, hey, Joe, would you be interested in making an extra income from home? Naturally, the human being that's in these situations is going to be like, yeah, sure, give me what you got. But instantly, his sales radar goes all the way up to the roof, right? And I'm not saying you have to physically say that. You can say that in your posts, in your YouTube videos, on your Facebook page, the way that you come across speaking to the world in your business, period. When Joe see your marketing message, if it has sales written all over it, his sales radar, right? This is sales radar, right? This is like the hammer, right? It's the hammer. And when they hit this thing, his sales radar go all the way to the roof. Boom, right? So his sales radar goes all the way to the roof when he see a salesy type message. Because you're not relating to Joe, you're trying to relate to every single person, okay? When I make my marketing messages, I'm thinking about Joe. When I make my videos, I'm talking to Joe, right? I know that you're tired of working that job, Joe. I know that you're trying to feed your kids and your wife. I know that your bills is killing you and you hate your job. I know this, right? So the doctor that's listening that's making $2 million a year, he's going to hear that message and he's going to go away, right? The nurse that's listening is making $85,000 a year and she don't have those bill problems because everything's paid. She's still looking, but she's going to go away, right? The broke person that's listening don't have a $40 or a bank account, he's going to go away. right? The only person that's going to hear me is Joe, whoever has this criteria. And you will be amazed at how many Joes is out there. Do you know there is at least, in your own zip code, at least, bare minimum, 200,000 Joes right in your own zip code? Did you know that? But you're not talking to Joe when you make your messages, so Joe never hears you. Right? And this part, warehouse full service worker, this can be any occupation you want it to be. It can be anything. When I'm making mine, now I'm just using this for an example. When I make mine, I talk to salespeople because I'm a salesman. I've been in sales for as long as I can remember, right? And so when a salesperson hear another salesperson talking about making more money, they automatically flock to me because they know that I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to the janitor that work in the basement of the hospital. I'm not talking to the food service worker that work in the cafeteria of whatever cafeteria they work in. I'm not talking to the Walmart clerk, right? I'm talking to the person that's out there grinding, knocking on doors, selling insurance. The person that's out there grinding, picking up the phone, dialing, trying to make a sale. Because that's my Joe. And I can relate to him. The language I speak, the inside of things that I say, he know that I'm talking to him. And it deflects everybody else and it attracts all my Joes, right? And that message can come across in any media that I want to send it through. Whether Facebook, YouTube, it doesn't make a difference if it's through the mail or whatever the case may be. I'm speaking to Joe. Joe can hear me. He's listening because he's looking for the solution because he hates his job, right? And he can understand me, and then guess what he do? He contact me every day. Joe hit me up every single day. Every day. Why? Because I'm talking to him every day. My message is going out to him every day. Y'all get what I'm saying? So when you create that imaginary avatar in your mind, you can name her Sally. She can be Uncle Ben. It can be whatever the case may be. Name the person. Know their criteria and talk to them every day. Because I promise you, if you did that, you'll get more people contacting you every day because that message will be heard so loud and you'll be the go-to person for it. That's just how it works. Is this making sense? I need to know, does this make sense? Right? And so that's one of the things that I do from the very beginning. Okay? I talk to my avatar. What that does, it allows me to pinpoint my target market. So I'm not all over the place, and when I'm on my video, I don't have to say you all and hey guys. I don't have to do all that, right? If I'm writing a sales letter, I don't have to say you all and you guys. I don't have to do that. I do that on training because I know I'm talking to all of y'all. Right? But when I'm making my marketing message, I'm looking right at the camera and I'm saying, you know that you hate your job. You know that this is not for you. If they read the message, I'm saying it to them. You know that you hate your job. You know that this is not for you. Am I right? Of course I'm right, right? And I'm talking only to one person. Because if a person feel like you're addressing a group of people, if you go out on stage and let's just say Joe is in the crowd, right? And you on the stage, you on a platform, it's 4,000 people in the crowd, and you trying to talk to everybody. Joe's sitting there, but you trying to talk to everybody. While you trying to talk to everybody, Joe like, well, he ain't talking to me, and Joe gonna get up and go use the bathroom or something, or go home, and you done miss your sale because you wasn't talking to Joe. Now, if you out in the crowd of 1,000 people, and it's a whole 1,000 people listening, and it's 4 people in the audience that has this criteria, and you're speaking directly to them, the rest of the crowd can leave. 4 people hear your message, right? And sign up. You'd have made $320. Easy. Because you talk to them, you related to them, and they know that you're for real. They know that you're authentic. And I get it, man. Like when I did the, did I show that on there? I didn't even, yeah, that was a different trainer, but y'all got to, you know, that's the point. Right? Thanks. I appreciate y'all understanding where I'm coming from. Understanding the point. So marketing is like a game. It's a game. It's a whole game. Either you're going to win the game or you're going to lose the game. I won't lose that game, right? I will not lose that game. Thus is why I can sleep as long as I like, get up to cha-ching going into my bank account. Because I'm not going to lose that marketing game. Because I'm going to figure it out. And when you got a mentor that's simply walking y'all step by step, there's no way you can lose. I'm not teaching y'all stuff that's going to get you the quickest sale or get you the most money ever made in a week. I'm teaching you stuff that's going to give you longevity, and when them sales start rolling in, because your stuff is so good for so long, it'll never stop. It'll keep coming forever. And that's how you maintain consistent, sustainable income. That's how you do that. That's how you go from $300 to $800 to $900 to $2,200 a week. And when you're making $2,200 a week consistently, you can look at your job and be like, I ain't gonna be able to do that. Not today. That's how many times let me see how many times I can call out in a week before I get fired. Right? That's how it's gonna be. So create your job. That's part one. Okay? Part two. Part two, once you got Joe, you got confidence. Confidence. Let me just touch on a little bit. Okay? Just touch on a little bit. Person come to me and say, how long you been in MCA? Right? And I just started a week ago. Okay? No, they say how long you been. Yeah, that's what they say. How long you been in MCA? And I just started a week ago. You know what my response would be? 1 week. And then I would follow it up with, this was 1 week I've been in MCA. I looked at this company because just like you, if you're anything like me, you understand this product is phenomenal. However, I've been in sales or marketing or whatever the case may be for umpteen years, right? I've been working and I've been in the work at home arena. I've been in the entrepreneurship arena for however long you've been in that arena. And because of my experiences and because of MCA's simplicity, I've connected the two. And now I got the ability to create income beyond my wildest dreams. Because this is so simple and it can relate to almost everybody's situation, regardless of who it is, my goal is to help other people do that. That's my goal. And if you want to join my team, right, that's how you get them. I'm not looking to babysit. I'm looking for hard workers, people that's not afraid to get their nails wet, people that understand that this is not a rich get quick scenario. If that's what you're looking for, then you should go to someone else, because I'm going to teach you real marketing to get you real results so you can change your real financial situation. That's my answer, right? Regardless of how it got to be sent. You got to tell your whole story. That's the confidence. That's my confidence coming through. What can they say to that? There's no way in the world he's going to come back and say, oh, you only been in a week. I'm going to find somebody else. That's impossible for him to say that because of how you framed it, right? The way that you framed your answer, right? And so when we try to portray confidence or come across as confident, you have to understand how to swerve them, y'all. We talked about that. Don't ever be timid, right? Don't ever be, you gotta be, so if you think about when you thought about joining my team, I'm pretty sure that you came across millions of MCA associates. You seen, well, not millions, right? But hypothetically speaking, there was a lot of people. You watched a lot of videos. before you ever got to my channel, before you ever got to my information, before you ever even came across me and seen my information, you watched video, or let me check out these videos, let me check out those videos, let me check these videos out, let me check those out, I'm gonna check these out, and then you got to me. And for some reason, you stopped checking other videos out. You ended, this video ended your search. It ended it. It like froze you in time. And you contacted me. You said, forget everybody else and be contacting them. Right? That wasn't by accident. That was me doing that on purpose. Because I wasn't, all right, so I'm getting to the secret now, okay? This is the secret. Because this is the perfect setup. Okay? When you landed on my page, you did not see me or hear me. Well, before I say that, right? Before I say that, is that true? Can anybody attest to that? Is that true? Is that a true statement that I just made? You know, you was looking at, because I don't know, I'm guesstimating, because this is, like I got so much confidence in the way that my business operates that I can say it without even knowing that it's true or not. That's how you got to be, right? But my question is that before you started working on this team with me, and you came across all my videos, right? You came across everybody else, and when you got to my video, was I the last person that you stopped at before you made your decision, or did you stop at me and then keep going? If I was the last person you stopped at and you made your decision, now you're on a team, type 1 or something, or yes, or true, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so I have some. Will say yes. Connie say yes. Lauren say yes. Chantel say yes. Gregory say, what's up, team? What's up, Greg? That would say yes. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Right? So I never asked that question to these people. I never even knew it. I just know how I like my business to run. So why did you stop, and how did I make that happen on purpose? Okay? The way that I made that happen on purpose is because I stopped a long time ago. When I was failing, I stopped a long time ago thinking about the tools I was going to use to send my message out to the world, i.e. Facebook, i.e. YouTube, i.e. solo ads, or pay-per-click, or buying leads, or whatever the case may be, right? I stopped that, right? I stopped thinking about how many sales I was going to make in MCA, right? If I get 3 sales this week, maybe I get 4 sales this week, I can be all right. Or if I get 5 sales, I stopped all that, right? I stopped thinking about the sales I was going to get per week. I stopped thinking about who else was winning. They made 12. How do you make $12,000 in a week, Rodney Walker? How do you do that, right? How in the world did Mariana made $32,000? How in the world did she do that, right? I stopped thinking about who was winning. I stopped that, right? I stopped thinking about everything that didn't have. I stopped thinking about the money, right? Stop thinking about all the money. These are all the things I stopped doing. Like I literally eliminated it, because when I was thinking about the tools, I wasn't getting no leads. When I was thinking about the sales, I wasn't getting no sales. When I was thinking about who else was winning, I was losing. When I was thinking about the money, I was broke. Does this sound like y'all? Or does this sound like the I'm gonna say the pattern? Does this sound like the pattern? That's the pattern all day long, right? If you haven't seen the movie The Secret, watch the movie The Secret. Read the book The Secret, right? Because that's a true book, regardless of how we feel about it. Whatever you put out in the universe, you get more of it. So you may be thinking that, man, my tools is not working. That's going out there, and your tools will not be working. You may be thinking about, I don't have enough sales. I don't have enough sales, and you'll keep not having enough sales, right? You may be thinking about, man, who else is winning? They still making money. They still gonna be making money, and you gonna not be making money. You may be thinking about, oh man, my money is low. Your money gonna always be low, because it's called the law of attraction. You attract what you think about the most. Bottom line, you attract what you think about the most, and that's the bottom line. There is no way around it. I'm not the one that built the laws of cosmetic rules. That's just the way it happens, right? That's just the way it is. And the reason I keep looking at this because y'all leaving comments, and I need to make sure that y'all ain't asking me no questions. Hey, the list. Exactly how it happened with me. Yeah, man, like, did research first, you were the last one. Thanks, Ida. So Ida said the same thing. Kyle, you say the same thing. Stop looking because I came across real, not flashy, but really look scammy. You were most business-like, right? So if y'all look in the comments, y'all can see all y'all comments. And that I'm not just talking fibberish, right? Not just talking, I can't teach you what I haven't done myself. It's impossible because I don't know how to do it. Right? Just like sometimes I go online and be like, all right, y'all, we're going to jump on this system and I'm going to show y'all how to do this. And I don't really use a computer like that. So somebody else on the team be like, hey, Al, you're going to have to go ahead and click that button right there. That's how you do it. And I'll be like, oh, all right, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. I still want to look like the expert though. Thanks a lot. Right? But I can only teach you what I know. And so this is the stuff that's keeping you at bay. Right? Well, here's the secret, guys. The only thing I started thinking about so that I can come across as the realest, most authentic person in MCA. That's it. Helping people. Helping people. Remember I said we can't get around the rules of the law, or around the laws of the cosmetic rules, right? Cosmopolitic rules, whatever the case may be. We can't get around the laws of those rules. The biggest golden rule, right? And Zig Ziglar made it up. And if you haven't looked up Zig Ziglar or Jim Rohn, look up ROHN. Look at those people, right? They got magical information, right? Helping people. Guys, if I tell y'all that this is the most powerful thing that you can do, it's the most powerful, most rewarding thing you can do. I swear to goodness. I promise you, right? If you help enough people get everything they want, you will automatically get everything you want. That's the bottom line. I'm going to say this again. If you help enough people get everything they want, you will automatically get everything you want. So how do we apply that to MCA? How do we do that, right? And that's what I start doing. That's the only thing I do now. That's it. There's nothing else. I don't think about my paycheck. I like to be surprised. I like at the end of the week, right, for the deposit to hit, and I'll be like, oh wow, that's what's up. Good night, right? Monday I woke up $693 on a Monday, right? And I'm like, oh, that was awesome. I must have did a good job helping a lot of people last week, right? So I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then guess what I did on Tuesday? I went out and I tried to help some more people. Wednesday, I went out and I tried to help some more people. Thursday, I went out and I tried to help some more people. And guess what? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Because I stopped thinking about the money. I stopped thinking about who else, what paycheck was bigger than mine. I stopped thinking about the sales that I was going to get for the week. I stopped thinking about all the tools that I can use. Because it's a tool. If I got the right message, talking to Joe, that tool, whatever one I use, going to find a lot of Joes for me, and Joe going to come right back and just be like you and say, hey, Larry, I came across your information, right? That's what I did today. I came across your information. And what I discovered was that I liked you because you seem like you can help me. That's what I did. right? And let me just play this real fast.
Hello, excuse me, Mr. Wheeler. This is Isaac Moore. I'm calling in regards to MCA opportunity, Motor Club of America. I'm out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. My number is area code 612-221-8406. I needed some additional information. My number, once again, is 612-221-8406. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Right? That's today. I haven't returned this call yet. Where's another one? Here's another one. Today.
Hey Larry, this is Donald. I sent an email today and you replied. I was just calling to see if I can pay on the 24th. And that's when I have the money. All right, you can reach me back at this number. You have a good day. Later.
Right? And other than that, that's 2 minutes. So I thought you were frozen. No, I definitely wasn't frozen. That's gonna meet where you need them. Right. So I get messages like that all day. That's just on the Google Voice, right? If I go on my email, gazillions is right there. If I go on my Facebook fan page, more messages right there. People contact me from YouTube messages all day long. Like, people contact me from everywhere, every which way, right? Because I don't worry about the tool, because I know my message is the same. It's geared to helping people. It's geared to helping folks, right? And if you make that message to helping people, and let me relay this to MCA so that you can, let me relate it to MCA so that you can check out how I do it. So one of the ways that I do this, and I try to explain things in a way that's easily understood so that you all can just apply it to your business as fast as possible and implement it and get results, okay? So one of the easiest way that I do this is that, first off, I think about my avatar all the time. That avatar may not be Joe this week. It could be Susan. It can be Sally. I have about 10 of them, right? So don't get caught up on just one avatar. You can have as many as you want, but when you define it, talk to it, because it's going to attract those people. And so I've been doing this for 5 years. And I've been using this avatar for the whole 5 years, all 10 of them. And so I got 100,000 Joes that my messages are seeing every day. I got 100,000 Sallys, 100,000 Susans, 100,000 Ricks, right, that my messages are seeing every day. Everybody with their own profile, this and the third, but those people know that those videos are talking directly to them. Or those marketing messages, or those capture pages, whatever the case may be, is talking to them. And so these people are contacting me all the time. And when they hit me about my business, you snatch them right in, you give them your wild dynamic experience, and you run them through the process. And they say to you every single time, I've been looking at this company for like 17 years, man, and you're the only one that I've ever seen introduce me to something like this in that fashion. I really, really like the way that you do things, and I definitely want to join your team. Every day, all the time. Right? Be bright, be loud, be not loud, but project your voice. I don't come on training like this. All right, guys. So what we're gonna talk about today is I'm going over the secret to make to get your stuff all in order, and that way y'all can learn what we're gonna talk about. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the lesson. If I came on training like that, y'all would be like, man, I'm about to go to bed. It's 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock, man. I'm going. Imagine I did the whole training like that every single Monday, right? Imagine this. we about to go over stuff here. I'm gonna get y'all, but you know, and then you're gonna make a lot of money, but if your video look like this, if you sound like that, if you're not upbeat, you're going to get the same thing back from your customers, right? You're going to get all that back. I gotta show y'all the examples so that you can actually see it for yourselves, right? Fix my lights. Right? And so when you make your videos, when you talk to people, be a boss. That's the best way I can explain it. Like, be an authority figure, a leader, an expert, right? You have to let people know that they've contacted you because they need your help. They contacted you because they need your help. They just want to make sure that they're making the right decisions. Something in your message made them contact you. When a person get me on the phone, when a person hear my voice on the phone, man, that's the best decision they've ever made. Because I'm getting ready to show them what the business is. Like, it's about to be all the way over for their life, for their whole financial future, for everything. This is not going to be a 1 week relationship. You are going to be working with me until something happens, like I quit or you quit. But as long as you're in it, we're going to be partners and friends, because I'm going to help the crap out of you. You're going to be like, dude, I don't need no more help. I know I've contacted you 40,000 times this week, and I know that you have responded every single time with enthusiasm and happiness and not those short answers, and gave me everything I needed to know. Wow, I appreciate that. You are a blessing. And then guess what? I'm saying, hey God, look, this person, that was a blessing. I'm going to be a blessing to you too. And then you'll get a whole bunch of people saying that about you. And now you got authority from third-party validation. The only way you can get authority from third-party validation is by helping people. That's it. That's the only way. There's no other way. You ain't going to make $3,000 and expect somebody to say, hey man, that was the greatest $3,000 you ever made. Even though I've never made a dime, I like the way you made that. That's not going to happen. You gotta help them, right? You gotta help them show that there's a different way. You gotta help people know that that employer that they're working for is not the only way. They don't know the stuff that you know. They don't know about marketing. They don't know about these things, right? Use this to your advantage. When a person approached me, man, I've been in marketing for like 17 years. I don't think it's nothing new that you can show me. That's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate your honesty and I understand that, right? But my goal is not to show you how to market. My goal is to show you how to get the results that you're looking for. Because we can market all day long, but if we're not closing people and making money, then it's not making sense. And I'm pretty sure you would agree. Now, they're not thinking about their 17 years of experience, of failure that they've been going through and trying to figure it out, and consistency that they've been not getting. They're thinking about, wow, if you can do that for me, I am on board. That's all they're thinking about. Man, I done tried every single, and I'm giving y'all scenarios, so you might want to write this down. These are some write-it-downers, right? Man, I done tried every business you can think of. The Organo Golds and the Visalises and the Numises and the Prepaid Legals and the Avon and everything else, right? I done tried it all. It don't work. What you say to that? To show your authority. You know what I would say to that to show my authority? Or you don't say, well, MCA is different. Because people don't care about your compensation plan, MCA, your products, your services, or nothing. They don't care about that. You know it's different. I know it's different. But people don't care about that. You know what I would say to them? I would say, I completely understand how you feel. And we went through the feel, felt, found scenario in one of those weeks back, right? I completely understand how you feel. I used to feel the same way too. But what I found was that a lot of people that try to start a business opportunity has never actually ran a business before, which means you don't have any marketing knowledge, which is the most important thing, because most people tell you to write a list of your most closest family and friends, right? Then they say write your power list. The 100 people you know, your doctor's office, your lawyer, you know, your pet groomer, your teachers, all your children's teachers, your high school professor, your gym teacher, your store clerk, your favorite aunt. Right up make sure the list is 100 people of everybody, your closest people, and then send them all a message. That's called your warm market, right? You've been told to do that. But once you run out of your warm market and none of them sign up, then you're stuck wondering where I'm gonna get my next lead from. How am I going to do this business? I don't have no one to talk to. And it gets tough and you fail. Well, I've cracked that code. Because if you don't have enough people to talk to every day, then you're not making money and it's not making sense. My job is not to create a bill for you, it's to create a consistent income. And so I'll teach you how to do all of those things, just like I've taught many people before you. That's what I would say to them. You know why? Because I'm talking about the problems that they done face because they done tried everything else. That's what they're going through. Helping people. I didn't talk about money. I didn't talk about none of that stuff. Helping people. Right? And I'm not convincing them. Once I say that, I always take it away. I love helping people accomplish these things, but I cannot work with everybody. It's impossible for me to do that. Right now, we have a team of 392 new associates and 100 people waiting in line. Look at the Facebook group. Look at the numbers. Look at the people that's waiting. It's all there for you to use to your advantage, guys. This is our stuff. We are a family here. Use it to your advantage. And when I say that to people, I say I'm only looking to work with people that are not afraid to learn how to market, because this is different. It's a learning curve, but I'm going to walk you step by step by step to make sure that you get it. Right? So I mean, this is the secret. This is my biggest secret. Look at my videos. Go look at my YouTube channel, right? The number 2 Success at Home. YouTube.com/2 Success at Home. Look at my videos. Look what I talk about. Look what I say to my peoples. Hear my voice. Look how I project my voice. Look how I'm not timid and I'm not talking low and I'm not acting like I don't know this stuff. I don't care if I was saying the wrong thing and then somebody came in my comments and corrected me. You know what I would say to that? Thank you so much. I promise you I didn't know that. That is awesome. I'm all saying the wrong thing in my YouTube video. I appreciate you correcting me, because now I know and I can go ahead and make another video with the right information. I appreciate that. And I'll make another video referencing the video that I said the wrong information, talking about the right information. With confidence. The same confidence that I had before. And they'll be like, this dude is so confident. He seems so sure of himself. He seems so sure that he can help other people. I need to contact this man. He don't even seem like he's phony with it. Right? All right, so let me read some of y'all comments back, because y'all be having the best comments. All right, so I stopped looking because I came across real, not flashy. Okay, I read that. Indeed, that's the pattern. I need to get out of my own way. I'm thinking about me too much. Yeah, I'm telling you, when you stop thinking about yourself and you start thinking about helping people, everything is going to change. I'm gonna give y'all a good example right now. I'm gonna give you a good example by paying it forward. Your blessing meets you where you need them. That is so true, Marcella. I love Zig Ziglar. I love Zig Ziglar too. All right, so honestly, I chose you because I just love how you go live every week and learn a lot from your teachings. And once I build my team so they can as well. And that's one of the good things I did. I noticed that I have a gift or a skill or whatever the case you may be that I can use to my advantage to help people. And so there is no other person that I've ever seen in any other business, except for one. I gotta give my man David Wood his props because he had done this before a long time ago. But they go live every week to help their friend, to help their students out. Oh, what's up, Janine? She just signed up yesterday. Everybody say hi to Janine on the team. Wait a minute. Okay, she's from Chicago. I thought that was one of my friends from South Carolina. Gregory said he came across an authoritative figure and a leader. Good evening, Terry. How you doing? What's up, Will, my man? All right, cool. So we're still on track. Where's that? Okay. Right? So here's a good scenario for y'all. Let's just say, and we talking about helping people, right? So let's just say there is a room full of network marketers, right? You got a whole room full of network marketers, whole room of them, like let's say like 4,000 people in the room, and you. Well, I'm gonna say people who's pitching an opportunity. It don't necessarily be network marketers. It can be anybody. It can be people that's in all different types of businesses, right? All different types of businesses. If you can name one, think of it. That's what they in. And there's a room full of all different types of people in that room, right? And the job in the room is to get people to sign up with your stuff. Everybody's just trying to get everybody to sign up with everybody's stuff. Everybody in the room. Okay? So you may have this person over here saying, hey, look, we got this product. My compensation plan is the greatest. You get paid this amount of money. And then you got this person over here saying, no, my compensation plan is the greatest. We get paid this amount of money. You got another person over here saying, my compensation plan is the greatest. We get paid this. We got these products. And then you got, everybody's just battling the whole thing. You walk in the room. Your goal is to help people, right? And so you say, all right, everybody got something very important to say. And you raise your hand and you say, who in here want to learn how to get at least 75 to 100 people contacting them every day about the opportunities? How many people in the room do you think will turn around and listen to you? Out of a room full of network business owner type people that is struggling trying to get leads, right? They all struggling. Everybody's struggling. Go on to any Facebook group right now and look up the group. Look at the offers in there and look at the comments and the likes and the shares. There's going to be 0 to 1 maybe. That's how many people struggling every single day, right? Trying to make money with their thing that they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So if you raise your hand and say, how many people want to learn how to get 75 to 100 people contacting them about their business every single day? The whole room, every single last one of them in the room is going to be like, I need to go over there and listen to that person. Yeah, I want to know how to do that. I need to know how to do that. And would it be fair to say that out of all the network marketing companies, MCA is almost like the top when it comes to pay? Because we get paid direct deposit every single week. Every Friday, they never miss a payment. The system may go down. The website may be jacked up. They may change things without notification. You can't get your associate agreement signed. All types of stuff may happen, but they never miss a paycheck. Ever. For 86 years, they've never done it. It's never been missed. That's one thing that they got on everybody else. And so if you got a room full of people that's already Got every quality you look for. Somebody that understands that if they don't make sales, they don't get paid. Somebody that understands that this industry ain't easy, it's tough. Somebody that understands that how they got a market in order to do, like you got a whole room full of people to know that, and you raise your hand, I'm going to teach you how to do that, they're going to listen to you, and then you teach them something first, right? You teach them something, right? And then you introduce. If you introduce first and then try to teach, it's going to not work for you. You always gotta give before you get. That's another golden rule. I only follow the rules, y'all. I don't try to change the rules. I don't try to bend the rules, break the rules. I just follow the rules. You give before you get. If I give before I get, and it's better to receive than to give. And if I help enough people get as much as they want, I'm going to automatically get what I want. I think I'm gonna go ahead and follow the rules and just to see what happens. Let me just follow the rules. But no, most of us, right? Most of us want to say, hey, join my opportunity to get paid $500 to $1,200 a week. Paid every Friday. Inbox me, like, comment, and share, and I'll send you the information. You're not following the rules. You're trying to get before you receive. You're not following the rules. You got to follow the rules. That's why they're there. You know what I say? I done found the easiest way to stop worrying about more income with this little trick. I'm going to teach it to you right now. Video only going to be 20 minutes. Click here. They're going to click. They're going to see another title. The easiest way to stop worrying about extra income, and I'm going to teach you how to make it in 20 minutes. Put your name and email in the box. You put their name and email in the box. They're going to come to the video. A video going to be titled, the quickest way to make an extra income. Make an extra income in less than 20 minutes. I won't take a lot of your time. They done click, read, then email, read, click, and then heard you. That's congruency all the way through. You got them. All you got to do is teach them. And then you introduce them to something. You teach them, and you introduce them to something. Guys, this is the easiest way to make money in the world if you follow the rules. If you stop thinking about you stop thinking about your money, you stop thinking about that bill that need to be paid that's past due, that ain't got paid yet since for the whole time you've been in MCA, thinking about it. You stop thinking about the car that's about to get repossessed because you can't get up the money. You still thinking about, I just need this sale, I just need that sale. Stop worrying about that stuff. And you follow the process, help people, and I promise you're going to get all the money you need. But you really gotta stop worrying about this stuff. You can't be like, all right, I'm gonna help people, and in the back of your mind, you're like, I still ain't got paid. That you're not helping. You're not thinking about helping people. You still thinking about what you ain't got. I never think about it, like ever. I don't put no energy into the money that needs to go into my account. My only energy goes into helping people. That's why I can create 17 websites in a week. That's why I can talk to 14 people that contacted me only yesterday, right? That's why I can do a live training on Monday, another live training on Wednesday, and then 14 miniature one-on-ones. Because I'm helping people all the time. I can't stress that enough, and I promise you, me doing that, guys, has made me more money than I've ever made in my life. Me doing that has allowed me to not have to think about working for another man and building somebody else's dream. Me doing that has given me the gift to bless my family and pass it along. Me doing that has changed my entire family's financial situation. Just by me doing that, by me doing this right here. And literally putting my anxieties in God's hands and then helping people. He say, give me your anxieties, and I got you. You just worry about doing your thing. That's what I'm doing, and he haven't gotten. Right? So when it comes to this business, the secret to success. Look, I keep pointing the words that under the race, right? The secret to success is to help people. I can't stress it enough. A quick example and teach them. See, there we go. That's a question. Can you give a quick example of teach them, then introduce? I don't know how to do it. It's like, no, let me show y'all how to teach them and then introduce real fast. See, somebody trying to put me on the spot. You know this live, Lauren. You know this is live. All right, so quick example of how to teach somebody, then introduce. So what was our scenario? Teach you how to make a quick an extra income in 20 minutes, right? So a quick example on how I would do that. I would simply, go into a presentation mode. So, hey guys, thanks for reaching this video. My name is Larry Wheelz, and you are in the right place. I'm going to show you exactly how to create an extra income in less than 20 minutes. Okay? So if you are here, right, following the rules, if you are here, this is for you if you work a full-time job and you have a family to take care of. This is for you if you just got laid off your job and you're looking for extra work or you're looking for unemployment. This is also for you if, and I was named 3 reasons, right? Name 3 reasons real quick, okay? My promise to you and then I will give my promise. My promise to you is that by the time you leave this video, by the time you click off this page, you will know exactly how to create an extra income in in the next 20 minutes. Okay, so let's get started. Now we'll say let's get started. Okay, and then I will go into my lesson. So you got a multitude of things you can teach a person. Just thinking right off the top of my head, thinking about our No Boss Lifestyle Training, right? And I'm trying to think like you all will be thinking. So I'm thinking about my No Boss Lifestyle Training. I'm thinking about everything like this. And my lesson would be, boom, 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 boom. I had to get it together. I had to think about it, right? So I would probably say something like this. Okay, so now we may not be up on a whiteboard. So I'm gonna break it down as if we wasn't on a whiteboard, because a lot of people don't have a whiteboard. So I would probably say something like this. Okay. One of the main reasons that you cannot make an extra income is because one of the problems that you're facing right now is that you don't know where to start. Okay, so we are all confused because there are hordes of information after information. I mean, you go on Google, you type in the search engine, you type in everything, and you're getting all this information. And once you get all this information and you're not applying information because you don't know where to apply that, you don't know how to use it, you start feeling like you got information overload, right? And so you're confused, you don't know where to start. And then the second thing is that once you do pick something that you want to start, then you got to learn it, and you got to learn how to market it, you got to learn how to get sales from it, you got to learn all these things. And so now you're in a big learning curve, but your bills are still piling up. Your bills are still piling up, right? And then you get into your excitement turns into frustration, turns into an extra bill, and now you realize instead of you making extra income, you didn't create an extra bill for yourself. And you don't want to create that extra bill for yourself. That's not why you're here. So what I need to show you how to do is how to eliminate that extra bill. Okay, so regardless of what opportunity you choose, or what avenue you choose to make money, the first thing that you need to do is learn how to market that opportunity. Okay? Now, when you join me, when you say, hey Larry, I'm gonna get on board with you, I want you to show me these things, I teach you nothing but marketing strategies that's going to get you consistent, predictable results. And when you get consistent, predictable results, you start feeling better about working for yourself because the money's piling up over here in your extra income versus you living off of just one income, which is your job income. And then you find yourself having the extra money for the things that you need to do. You find yourself changing your weekend activities. How How does that sound? Changing your weekend activities, right? So let me just show you one quick example of the things that we teach on my team. We have this thing, right? Some of you may have heard it, some of you may not. Now let's just say, hypothetically, you have the right product, you have a good service, and it can be marketed to the masses, okay? It can be marketed to the masses. So we have this thing called EDDM. It's called Every Door Direct Mail, right? What is Every Door Direct Mail? Well, you know how you go out to the mailbox and you get your mail out the mailbox, and you may have like a bill, you may have like, you know, all types of mail. But then in that mail, you see a flyer, you see a postcard, or you see like a piece of flyer or something like that. It's in the mail and it has like a stamp on it, or the place where it say no stamp needed. Remember that? So that no stamp needed, that is called an indicia. An indicia is something that the normal consumer can use in order to send out mail in the masses, so that you don't have to go and be passing out flyers and doing all these things. And so if you got a product, you have a flyer to go with that product, you can go to USPS.com, right? You can go to USPS.com and you can pick a mail route. And some mail routes have 932 homes, you may find one with 500 homes, you may find one with 476 homes, or whatever the case may be. And when you pick that route, you'll send your marketing piece out to all those homes, right? And now, every week, there's more than almost 2,000 people seeing your information every single week just by using USPS.com. Now this is information that they wanted to keep secret. They don't want the natural consumer to know because they want all of us to stay broke, right? They don't want you to know this information. But on my team, I teach you how to do this in detailed form so that you don't ever have to worry about joining another opportunity and not being able to get these. And this is just one of the online techniques. We have the same thing offline. This is one of the offline techniques. We have the same thing online. We have so many marketing strategies that it will behoove you to fail. It's impossible. Okay, so at this point, you have one or two things. You can go out, you can go try to find a perfect opportunity. You can go try to find, the best marketing systems in the world. And you can go out and you can do this stuff yourself. And if you succeed at it, I guarantee that your life and your financial future will change. Or you can choose option number 2, and you can lock arms with me. And you can allow me to show you exactly how to do this. I've been working for myself for the last 5 years. I've been in business for myself for the last 20 years. I run a team, well, in your case, we have a team of over 375 people that's doing this every single day. And you can be one of them. Now, I can't work with everybody. So if you're not serious about making money, and if you're not serious about changing your financial situation, you should just click off this page and good luck on your business ventures. But if you are serious, then there's a link. Click the link. You'll be taken to another page that's going to show you exactly what I do. You look at that information, and my contact number is going to be at the bottom. Contact me. We'll have a conversation, and we'll see if we're a good fit or not. So I hope that in this 20 minutes, you've learned something. Take this to heart. Go check it out for yourself, USPS.com, EDDM, and I'll see you on the other side. Right? So that's like really quick. That's like really quick, but y'all get the point, right? It wasn't polished, it wasn't nothing. It was just like real fast because we on the live training. Master Larry. Yes, my student. Thank you. Exactly. Right. All right. So y'all get the point. I ain't gonna hit that button no more. And that's me helping And now when I said those 3 points, right? Like, this is for you if, this is for you if, this is for you if. Remember my avatar? I'm naming Joe. I'm naming all 3 points about Joe, right? If you're between the ages of 30 and 60, if you work at a warehouse, or if you're a nurse, or whatever your avatar is, right? If you have your job and you hate it, and you have a family to take care of, I'm naming my Joe, because if you're not Joe, you need to leave at this point, because I'm about to get into something that I'm gonna be taking my time to teach, and I need you to be listening. So if you're not Joe, you're gonna leave. If there is no Joes around, no one will see you. But I doubt it if there's not a Joe around, because the tool that you're going to use is going to send your message out to Joe. Right? All the time. Oh, thanks a lot. Well, he said it has still been effective because I said it was just a brush. You are like a natural. And that's another thing. I am natural at this, right? But I'm only thinking about helping that person. I'm thinking about how can I, all right, so when I said you can go out here, you can try to find a product, you can try to find a system. On my website, who in here think MCA is not a great product? Boom, that's a product. Who in here think the No Boss Lifestyle system is not a great system? Boom, that's a system. So I just planted those 2 seeds before they got to my website, because they're going to see the product, they're going to scroll down the page, they're going to see me going throughout training and showing the group off, which is a system, and then they're going to see my contact information at the bottom. So I just implanted those seeds before they got to the page, and that's called, what is that called? Future pacing when it comes to selling. You future pacing the person, and they don't even know it. That's like some really sneaky inside stuff. So in my presentations, I'm thinking about what they about to experience when I give them 2 options. Right? And I'm always taking it away. I don't want to work with you if you're going to waste my time. If you think this is some get-rich-quick scheme, and you think that this is a scam, then good luck on your business ventures. But if you are ready to go, and I'm looking serious, I'm not even smiling. Like, if you think this is, if you think this is a get-rich-quick scheme, then you can leave. But if you're ready, I'm not doing that. I'm saying if you think this is a get-rich-quick scheme, or a scam, then you can leave. And good luck on your business ventures. And I'm looking away. You notice I'm looking away, right? Because when I look away, oh man, I love sales, y'all. I love it. Sales is like the best thing in the world. When I just looked away and I looked over there, ain't y'all looking? Y'all feeling like, what is it like in your mind? Not saying it, not this, but you feeling like I'm looking at a door saying, "Go ahead and get out." You felt that because I felt it, right? And that's how you want them to feel. You want to be talking to Joe. Or everybody that's not Joe. Right? And they're going to feel it. And then you're going to look back at the camera and you're going to say, "Oh, you can lock arms with me. And we can step inside." And you're going to look for a minute. And they're going to be like, curious. What's behind door number 2? I need to know what's behind door number 2. I need to click the link. It's like you guiding them in there. Oh man, what's up, Ebony? You done came on training. Okay, all right. So yeah, so like it's going to be a whole lot of this going on. I'm gonna be refining you guys from here on out, right? We're gonna be refining it, and then oh my bad, I gotta give y'all some traffic source. I can't never not give you a jewel. I gotta always drop a jewel, right? All right, what we gonna talk? What we gonna work on today? I just had it. Just had it. It's probably on this phone right here. Well, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Well, I gotta give y'all a golden nugget real fast, but I gotta definitely find it. Boom. so most people wouldn't want to take it away because they are wanting and needing themselves, but that makes us look desperate and needy. You won't believe that the phone, look at this, y'all, the phone just died. The source just died. But yes, and that's another thing. When you take it away, it really makes a person know that you are only serious about working with people that want to work with you. You're not desperate looking for the next best thing, right? Or the next sale. When you take it away like that, that let them know that you really want to help people. They really want to help me because they not trying to. They really told me to leave. Right? So, and it gives you the authority. It gives you, it's because people always hit me up, Will. It gives you instant authority in the marketplace. Instant authority. Instantly. Right? Now, here's the power in that. Here's the superpower in that, right? Well, for people who haven't seen 15 Part 2, that should be done tonight, so it should be uploaded. So you can learn how to make your capture pages. Here's a secret. With my capture page, right, the message that I have on my capture page, I put it on a small postcard, like a small postcard, like you can copy or you can take a screenshot, go to Canva, like you can take a screenshot, go to Canva, and put it on a Canva, what is it called? Canva.com. You can put it in one of those, I can't even think of the word, guys, but you can put it in Canva, right? And then you can download it onto your computer and then let a print shop print it out for you. And that's a marketing message. If you put that now you can't have the your name and email address in the box because that part they can't actually do that offline, right? But this is how you can quickly get a bunch of leads through your city. You take that message, something different, something that people don't know about, something that people don't see. Everybody always saying make this or make that or make that. They'll never put out those type of messages though, right? You put that out on the EDM and mail it out to them people. If you put that out on the EDM, that'll get you, I guarantee that will get you about 200 people looking at your website. Automatic. They're going to go to your site. Don't say contact me for more information. Don't do none of that. Just send traffic to your site. And if you get in a habit, the only way to make sales, right? This is the only way to make sales. Right? That's the only way to make sales. Put eyeballs on offers. Well, let's say offers. F-F-E-R-S, right? Put eyeballs on offers. That's the only way to make sales, is to put eyeballs on. If people are not seeing your stuff, you're not making sales. Use your zip code, make a postcard, send it out to your zip code. $60, $72. Send it out to your zip code. I guarantee you people will see your offer. And I guarantee you people will sign up if you got a good teachable presentation. Right? If you get people to your page and they're putting their name and email address in the box, that's working. Right? There's 5 parts to a sale. They got to put their name and email address in the box if they're doing that, right? If you haven't got to that part yet and you just getting people to your website and you got your site set up properly, you can see how many people going to your site. And if they landing on your site and they're not closing, then there's something broken that need to be fixed, right? Some more information need to be added, or some more closing features need to be added. What's a closing feature? My closing feature on my site, why my site it converts so well, is because I talk about MCA, well, not me personally, but the video, the MCA presentation play, Then the MCA compensation plan play. Then the MCA proof video play. And then my training video play. And then I try to close them. That's how my site is laid out. So if you're missing one of those elements, it may be because your person still has that magical question in his head. How am I going to do this? And if you're not answering that question before you're trying to close your leads, you are losing your sales because they don't have the confidence to know that this is going to work for them. You got to implant that confidence in them with conviction. I'm going to help you do this. There's no way you can fail. We do this all the time on the team. If you fail, like Gregory say, it's because you're a failure. Right? Yeah, like you said, you have to master at least one marketing technique together and use it over and over again. That's pretty much it. Phone always done simply. Most people wouldn't want to take it away because they are wanting and needing. Yeah, so I'm here late, but here. Yeah, so this is gonna be uploaded as soon as we finish because we almost through here. But guys, the most important part of the takeaway for the night, and then we're gonna answer some questions so we can get up out of here. But the takeaway for tonight is to master your process. All right, stop thinking about your tools. Stop thinking about how many leads you're gonna make. Stop thinking about all the money that you need to make. Stop thinking about all the people that's winning. Stop thinking about all those things and start thinking about helping people. That's all you need to be worried about. If you master helping people, you will win automatically. Right? So the takeaway for the night is to learn your stuff. Learn how to present this stuff. You don't have to, stop talking about MCA. Don't talk about MCA. I never talk about, the only time you hear me mention MCA on my mouth is when I'm on training calls with you. When I'm out there in the field doing my job, I don't ever say the word Motor Club of America, MCA, remotely, closely. It don't even come to my mind. That's for my website. My website ain't there for no reason. They can learn about all that stuff when they get there. Right? My goal is to answer the questions that's killing them. They already got questions. When somebody go and asks you about joining an opportunity, before you learn how to market, the first thing you're thinking about is, what is it now? I know this stuff don't work. That's the first thing you're thinking about. What is it now? And I know this stuff don't work. So those two questions have to be addressed up front immediately because it's the only thing they're thinking about. It's on their mind. And by that being on their mind, it's clouding their mind as they watching them say. So if you never talk about that and you send a person to your site, the first thing that they thinking about when they get to your site, what is it now? And I know this stuff don't work. And they watching the video. Oh, wow, that's a great product. But I know this stuff don't work. Oh, wow, that's a good compensation plan. But I know this stuff don't work. Oh, and it's $39 and this stuff don't work. Oh, no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. That's how they feel. But when you address, I know you're thinking that this don't work. I thought it too. But there's a reason why you think that, because you may have tried so many things like this before. Oh, he just answered my question. I ain't even had to say nothing. Oh, this dude must be know what he's talking about. Let me listen to him. And then you go through everything else. You teach them something before you ask them for something. You teach them. And then they land on your website. You done answered every objection they done had. Now they on your site, they loving the product. They don't have the cloudy mind thinking that it don't work because you done eliminated that fear. They don't have the prenups that this stuff don't work because you done told them why it didn't work for them. They are looking with a clear sight. And when they get down to the bottom, before they get to a price, and they got training, and they got a whole team. Oh man, they got training and a whole team. And it's only $39.90 to start. And I get all those benefits. I need to contact this person today. That's how they thinking now. You see the difference? Y'all see the difference? So what questions do we have, guys? Going over all that good, good knowledge power. So that's why when we be having conversations on the phone, Will, I always be like, stop thinking about the money. Right? When we be talking on the phone, Greg, I always be like, teach them something. Right? So we gotta make sure that we're doing our thing. What questions we got, guys? What questions do we have? I love this. That's why I'm on it every week. Like this, I like doing this stuff, right? I like helping people. I like teaching. Here's another thing. I got this is important. This is real important. It just came to me, right? Let's say like we're giving out lessons and we talk. Now, every time I do this, every time I give the teaching example, right? And I show whatever teaching example I show. After my teaching example, I always do this, guys. Every single time. And it works like a charm. I promise you it works like a charm. And this is another way of planting the seed before they get to your site. This is me planting the seed before you get to your site. So I say, now let's say for instance you on your job, right? And you work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? And you get paid $10 an hour. And you working 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hours a day. And you done made $80 for the day, right? So you make $80 on Monday. You make $80 on Tuesday. You make $80 on Wednesday. You make $80 on Thursday. On Thursday, you make $80 on Friday, right? 8 times 5 is what? 8 times 5, 40. So you made $400 for the week. You work all week, and whatever your income is, and I always say whatever your income is, you worked all week, you got paid that daily, and that's how much you made for the week, right? And you've been working 40 hours all week. You worked 40 whole hours for the whole week. How's that? And I always ask them. I never go right into the next example. You gotta stop. You gotta look at the camera. And you gotta ask them. How is that working out for you? I know how it was working out for me. It wasn't. My bills kept piling up. I was thinking about my March paycheck, and it was January, so that I could add up some extra money because both paychecks in January was taken, both paychecks in February was taken. I won't have no extra money till March. I was really living like paycheck to paycheck. It was horrible. It was bad. And it wasn't fun. So let me show you how to make that $400 in a week in a day. One day, right? Same scenario. Let's say you work for yourself, and versus you getting paid $10 an hour, you were getting paid $80 an hour. This is the beauty of working for yourself. When you learn how to do it, you get paid more, right? And instead of you working 10 hours a day, you only work 5 hours a day. And of that 5 hours, because you're getting paid 80, and 80, right? You done made $400 for the day. Because you did the little bit of work that it takes to get done. And this is up to you, because you make your own hours. $400 this day, you worked another 5 hours. This was Monday. On Tuesday, you make another $400 this day. On Wednesday, you made another $400 on this day. On Thursday, you made another $400 on this day. And on Friday, you made another $400 on this day. So versus getting paid $400 for the week, right? Per week, you got paid $1,600 for the week. Extra income on top of what you're doing for your job. Now, how does that look to you instead? Well, that's exactly what I teach people how to do. So now you got two options. You can go out here and you can try to do it yourself. You can learn all my stuff and you go right back into that. You see how I did that? Or you can come in and you see how I did that. And when you do that, after you teach them something, and then show them the money, and then give them the options, and the takeaway, and I can't work with everybody, right? You say that after you say you can go out here and do it yourself, and I can't work with everybody. So if you think it is a scam and you think it is, then you can go. And good luck on your business ventures. But if you're ready to lock arms with me so I can show you how to change your weekend activities and your financial future so that you don't have to go through the pain of working all those hard hours, leaving your family. And I'm talking to Joe again, right? Not knowing how you're going to celebrate Valentine's Day for the wife because the money was gone last week, right? If you want to lock arms with me, then step in here so I can teach you how to do this. It's real and people are doing it. That's how you got to do it, right? And when you do that, it kills it. It crushes the game. They be calling you left and right. They be like, yo, I thought you had said that you were going to teach me how to make $400. Right? All right, y'all, hey, listen. Okay, so do we have any questions before we get up out of here? Because I hope that you've all found a lot of value out of this. I hope that you've really gotten your money's worth, and your time is money. That's why I say your money's worth, right? Hope that you've all really, gotten everything that I was trying to give you. All right, I love it, y'all. Good, thank you for the thumbs up. Everybody give me some thumbs up, y'all. Everybody give me some thumbs up. Oh yeah. That looks so slick coming up the screen. I'm telling y'all, that is awesome. You do great at teaching. I feel like I underpaid. I feel like paid, but I'm not hey, listen, y'all is out the chain with them thumbs up. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, I can only give y'all the best. Good stuff right there. Just be natural and everything flows. Absolutely it does. Y'all is crazy with all them thumbs up and smiley faces and hearts and everything like that. So yeah, guys, help people. Let's not worry about the little stuff, because the little stuff going to get taken care of as soon as we make that $2,000 paycheck. Right? Let's put these things in place. It's hard. I know it's tough to put a good presentation in place. And when I say presentation, I'm talking about the whole funnel, the whole presentation. If you get it right, you got it right for life. And you can use that presentation forever, because I can show you how to find 2 million Joes a day. But you got to get the stuff right. You can't send Joe to bad information, because Joe won't never sign up. You got to send Joe to the right information, talking directly to him so he can sign up every time. So let's find out Joe's and let's make those presentations for Joe. All right, guys? So if don't nobody have any questions, yeah, you will definitely be a natural if you keep following my trainers. I got y'all. I'm telling you. Well, I appreciate the love, y'all. Yeah, and I be trying to give y'all examples right off the top of my head. So y'all keep putting me on the spot. Cause then you go into a presentation. What if I ain't know how to do a presentation? Then we wouldn't be having this conversation. But so yeah, guys, create your materials based on the trainings from week 6 on up, from week 6 on up, we get into a lot of presenting and how to set things up and talking about the good stuff, right? Week 11 is a key week. You can look at week 11 no matter what part of training you're in. If you watch week 11, that's going to teach you how to do a whole presentation from start to finish. Week 11, okay? And then don't skip through, but keep following the trainings. And I cover everything. We do for a Q&A for the new folks. And what I wanted to start doing as well is having some of my veterans be on the Q&A sessions with me so that you all can answer questions as well. And then I was going to also introduce team leaders. I want to start having some team leaders so that you all can start doing Q&As by yourself for the rest of the team if people want to step into those roles, right? So, because I'm here to create leaders. I'm here to create six-figure income earners. That's what I'm here to create, right? 6, and if you jump into 7 when you get into MBL Masters, 7-figure income earners. That's what I'm here to create, right? And the only way we can do that is by working as a team and everybody participating, because we are the best team in MCA. We will continue to be the best team in MCA because that's just how I roll, right? That's just how I roll, and that's what we're going for, right? There's no one that can touch us. It's a wrap. Yeah, so, all right, so that's a good question. That is a really good question, Edward. So Edward asks, how long does it take, not Edward, Luke asks, how long does it take for the EDDM to be sent out? Some of the folks working at the post office seem like they do not know how to deal with the EDDM at my location. I'm going to answer that. On-the-spot presentations helps us see reality in real time. It really helps make us try and think through situations as you are presenting. Right. That's the best way to learn. I learned sales in the trenches. At the door, you up, let's go. Right? So you gotta be able to think on your feet. But as far as EDDM, I'm gonna put a video in the group to show you how to fill out your own EDDM paperwork. It's real easy. You fill out your own EDDM. All right, so what I do with EDDM, I get my EDDM postcards. I print out, so each bundle is a stack of 100. So you got 100, so if you got a route of 532 homes, let me slow it down. With EDDM, the post office are, I'm gonna call them antisocial, right? That's a new word for me. They antisocial on it because they don't like dealing with it, okay? So you gotta kind of do their job, right? So the way that I deal with that is that when I pick my route online, I pick the route, I pay for the route online. When you pay for your route, they're going to tell you to print out the documents that go on your bundles. So you print out how many bundles you have. If you got a route of 532 homes, that's actually 6 bundles, because you got one bundle of 100, second bundle of 100, 100, 100, and then a bundle of 32. So that's 5 bundles. I take the paper, I fill it out. I'm going to put a video up there and show you how to fill it out. And I wrap the paper around the bundle, and I put one of those big, dumb looking rubber bands on it that you make them big rubber band balls with. I put one of those rubber bands on it, and that's a stack. Do the same thing, stack, 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 stack. So when I take my stuff to the post office, it already got the paperwork done. It's already in the rubber band in the bundle, and all they got to do is give it to the dude that's in the bulk mail. They don't have to do nothing else. It's already got the receipt on it showing it's paid. So all they got to do is like a package. It's like you're taking a package to the post office. Is put it in the bulk mail stuff. And when they send it out, when the people in the back get it, they know exactly what to do with it because you already got your stuff situated. So you don't even have to worry about dealing with them on that level. So that's how you deal with the EDDM things. Any more questions? I don't want to just cut y'all off and stuff. You put the video already. What about stamping? Okay, that's a good question, Terry. Terry asks about stamping. On your EDDM postcards, on the back of it, I got one around here. No, I don't have one. But on the back of your EDDM card, you there's in the corner, there's an indicia, right? It's already printed on the back, so you don't have to buy a stamp. When you pay for it on the website, that validates your indicia. That's why you need your receipt, because that's if you got a route of 532 homes and it's cost $72, you're paying $72 to mail it out, but your indicia is already on your postcards. So all you got to do is take your stuff right around to the post office. Yeah, so if I take my stuff to the post office on Monday, because he say how long does it take? But if I take my stuff to the post office on Monday, the people are going to get it between Wednesday and Thursday, right? And I always try to mail in my zip code so I can be one of the houses that gets it. So I make sure that it came. And if I don't get it, then I know they didn't do their job, and we got a problem at the post office. Right? Because it's supposed to go to every house on the road. Yeah, it only take a couple days. It don't even take long. You talking about the video week 2? I mean, week 15 part 2, Will? If you talking about that video, that's rendering. Saturday, but yeah, so it should have been there by now. If you sent it out and everything was filled out properly, your people should get it. But like I said, you got to do a 3-step campaign before you start seeing any calls. People not going to get that post office the first time and then call you. You gotta mail it to the same route 3 times. It may be in there. I'm not sure. Like, I done put so many videos to help people in there. It's an EDDM video in there, but I don't think it's one teaching you how to fill out the paperwork. So it may be, it may not be, but we can definitely check and look. Yeah, you gotta check with the post office, make sure they sent your stuff out. Oh, okay, yeah, then it's inside the group. Will says there's already a video in the group that teaches you how to fill out the paperwork on the EDDMs. And then if all else fails, pick a zip code that's not in your local post office and go to another post office. You know, like you gotta be firm with these people. You can't be wasting money. Yeah, so that's what's up. Right, always 3 steps, exactly. All right, so yeah, EDDM videos in the group, shows you how to fill them out. You know, any other questions about that, we can just rant about it, or put the question inside the group so we can go ahead. Don't beat them up, dude. You don't want to go to jail over $80. Yeah. But let me make sure y'all don't have any other questions coming through. All right, y'all. Looks like that's my time. Looks like that's your time. I appreciate all the feedback, all the love, and again, next week we should be on Tuesday because it's not a holiday. So next week we should be rocking off on Tuesday, and NBL Masters again. We're going to have training on Monday, next Monday. So it's Monday, Tuesday, back-to-back days. What else? Week 15 part 2 should be ready. If it's not ready, it's going to be ready between today and tomorrow. And so I'm going to upload that so everybody can make sure they see that video because it's very important and it's totally awesome, right? And but other than that, I think we had a good time. Remember, guys, help people get everything they want. You're going to automatically get everything you want. All right? So without further ado, I see y'all at the top. Oh, sorry, you can order the EDDMs. Well, you can email me and I can show you I can create them for you, but you gotta get them printed from like a print shop. All right, cool. All right, y'all, I'm out, and this will be uploaded. Any other questions, just put them right in the comments of the video, and I'll see y'all in a little bit.